Welcome viewers, please like and subscribe. Hey, welcome back viewers. It's Janelle and here we are with Milo and a gorgeous machine that I bought yesterday. Oh, look at him. Hello Milo, how you going? You up there? He was really cute. Now we're going to lift off the lid and have a look at what we got in here. I would say it's a very cute machine. I just picked it up for free. And it's got a little reel on it. And it's got a foot pedal. It's got some sort of contraption there. I don't know what that is. And after moving the foot pedal out of the way, I can see here that it's some sort of attachment. But look at what a mess that is. There's all sorts of things going on there. Let's have a closer look. Got threads. Oh my god, that is the needle. Look, that's the needle. Wow, that's a real mess, isn't it? I wonder what this machine will be like when it's put on. Let's undo that if we can. There we go, take it off. Put it where it won't fall away. Let's have a look even closer. Let's take that off maybe. I don't know, is it stuck to the needle? Do I need to undo this maybe? Let's have a look. Undo the needle thing. Oh, a needle clamp. Take the needle clamp off. Is it going to come off now? No, it's not even coming off. Do I have to like lift? Oh, it is up. The back one part is up. I think whoever had this, maybe they couldn't get this part off and they just lost the plot and decided to get rid of the machine. It is a bit problematic though, but I'm not going to give up. And like it went on, didn't it? It should come off, shouldn't it? I will get this off. I will. I guarantee you I will get that off. There we go. It's off now. Look at that thing. I wonder what this is. Does anyone know what this is? Looks like a hemming type thing. Maybe it's got a blade on it and that kind of thing. I don't know. But anyway, it's a pretty cool attachment. I might later on learn how to use this so that we can see how it works. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? And we're left with a terribly broken needle, which I believe was broken before I pulled that off. And our needle clamp. So we need a new needle. I've got some needles that will go in this machine. We've got our needle clamper, but we need a foot for it. So I know that there's a small compartment here on this machine. Let's have a look. And here we have the compartment right here. Here we have Singer 201P made in Penrith, Australia. That's pretty cool. Another little Aussie ripper. Now let's have a look. It is M974690. We'll have a look up in a minute and we'll have a see when this machine was made. I would say the late 1950s for this one, because it still has a serial number up the top at the bottom of the bed. Oh look what's in here. How about that? We'll have a whole box of stuff. Let's take it out and have a look. What else is in there? Let's have a look. What's that? What is that? Oh, just a bit of rubbish. Oh, and a couple of like stray pins. And that's, oh, what's this stuff? There's more things, look. I've got a bobbin and a few more needles, a safety pin or two. And Yeah, that's about it. A spare bobbin. Oh, well, now I know where the bobbin is if I need one. Might not have one in it. Okay, let's have a look at all these fellas in here. I might be able to find the original foot. Is this the original foot? Nope, that's some weird arsed foot. I don't know what that is. What about this one? That's a weirdy looking one too. All I want is a normal foot. Can't be too hard to ask, surely. I don't know what that one is. That's a strange looking one. They all must do something. I wonder what they would do. Very interesting. And this one. Wow. They look like torture device weapons, don't they? Let's have a look even further. Oh, look what I found. I found a foot. There's the foot. I think that might... Oh, it's got a hole in it. But I can't see another foot. Oh, yes, I can. There we are. Look at that. I wonder what this one with a hole in it does. That's really bizarre, isn't it? Look at it. It's got a hole. A strange looking thing. Yeah, interesting. And yay, I think this is the normal foot, maybe. It's got thread all through it. Looks like that's maybe what happened there. I think, I don't know. I don't know what that thing is at the front of it. And what the hell it is. I wonder what that does. Look at it. It's weird, isn't it? Don't know. Don't know what that does. But I can't find a normal foot in all of this. I see pins. There's a few spare needles there, so we can put a needle in the machine now. I'll go ahead and do that. But that looks like the only foot that it has. And I don't know what this front part does either. But anyway, we'll put that foot on and we'll see what happens. Okay, and we got a spare needle. I hope it's the right needle for the machine. Okay, so it's a 201. So I found it on the database, only it says 201K when it's a 201P. But I'm thinking that the parts were sent from Kilbowie factory over to Penrith for these machines to actually be produced. So maybe that's why. And a 201's needle faces the left and it's threaded right to left. So when we put the needle in, the back, there's the back, there's the flat part that has to go to the back. Okay, so put down the hole if I can. Well, seems to be something stuck down the hole. I won't be able to get a needle down there because when I went like that, there's some sort of crap in there that's stuck and I can feel it. So that means we have to take off these plates to have a look at whatever mush is in that hole underneath this plate. All right, I'll go and get the tools and we'll take the plate off and see what sort of rubbish is under there. Okay, so we want to take out these. Okay, now we undo this a little bit, take that off, and we have a whole array of crap under there. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, jeez. Alright, so no sewing until we get all this right. Pulling out wads of dust like this. That's bad. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, so we'll get on to that and pull the shit out. Where'd that go? Oh dear. Take the bobbin out. Oh my god. All the threads stuck. Oh dear. Fixing up a new machine. All the things that can go foul on you. It's not hard. It's not hard. Okay. Now what else do we have in there? That big wad of foulness. Oh my god, there's the other piece of the needle and it's stuck. Oh dear. Oh dear. There's all sorts of crap in here. In order to get in here and get some of this gummed up shit out, I'm going to have to take out these screws like this and take out the dogs, okay, because they are like really bad. Look at it. Oh my god, it's so full of shit. There's so much crap in this machine. It's a very dirty machine. Very, very dirty. You got to be careful not to drop them. Put them somewhere safe. And the other one. So disgusting. Oh. There's going to be so much muck underneath all of this. Oh, that's disgust. Ugh, gross. Ugh. There we go. And you over there. Taking out the dogs. Oh, there we go. Ick. It's all covered in oil and shit. Look at the shit hanging off it. Oh my god. Okay. Where else have we got in here that is bad? Oh, it's bad. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. It's disgusting. Oh, it's bad. We're going to have to get the cleaning equipment out for this. That's very vile. Take a good look at that. No wonder it won't sew. I'm going to take out these further. These ones, I'm going to take them out. Fix that up. Yep. There's just crap everywhere. So much crap, you can't move for crap. Check out this. Look. Oh, crud. That is disgusting. Oh. This is why it's needing to be fixed. This is why they're free. Because no one has any patience to sit there and do this. Or to believe in it. I believe in you, machine. I believe in you. I believe you're a good machine. And you deserve fixing. There we go. And pull him out. Let's have a look at you. Oh, it's gross. Check that out. Ick. Need to get clean. And look at the crud in there. Look at that. You want that to sew? That's not gonna sew. You got this shit stuck in the sides of the bloody bobbin. Oh, that's foul. Dead set. So this is what it looks like after all that work. I took the slide plate off. It's pretty disgusting. So now it just needs a thorough cleanse. I've got some paper towel underneath inside the machine box in here so that the wood does not get covered in oil and crap. So now what I'm going to do is get some of this. It's called engine degreaser. I'm going to put some of that on inside the machine. Here we go. I'm going to degrease it. Okay. It stinks, this stuff, so I won't put too much on. It will blow out all of the, it'll blow out all the disgustingness. It stinks so bad. That will do. A little bit of that. Now we can go ahead and use our little thingies to clean out the guts. Look, oh lovely. Look at that. It's gross. Clean out all the lint. Ugh. Look at it all. It's revolt. Ugh. More. And more. I'll be digging for a while. Oh, it's bad. Look at it. There's just like so much crap coming off. Oh man. That's bad. Okay. Another one. Yeah, well, this is what it looks like underneath all the crud. Ooh, revolting. Look at that. Oh, it's gross. You just have to keep cleaning that around and around and around until you get what you want. There's no other shortcuts. You end up with muck like that. You just get a new clean one and start going over the spaces as you're working along. And that's it, really. It just takes a little bit of time and detail. You got to think about how you want it to look. Yeah, very good. Put a bit of oil and scrub out this whole area. That whole area has to be clean. So, oh, look at it all. All of it's coming out. Gross. Oh, foulness. Look at the difference. So much better. Gonna give it another go now. Put that one over there and get a new one. Some more oil. Some more oil. Sewing machine oil. Always very good for cleaning. Here we go. Get into the corners. Get into the sides. Spin it around a little bit. Another thing to do is to get underneath into here, there more, into here. Make sure that it's all clean. They seem to be maybe a bit too big to go in there, and that one too, where the plate slides onto it. That has to be done too, along here and in here. There's a lot of machine oil in there, so there's a lot of cleaning that can be done. So we'll do it. Look at that. Oh, that's gross. That's what it's doing, cleaning that. So good. So much cleaner. Yay, look at the difference. Still needs a good clean underneath. This is the underneath. See, the cloth got the oil, so it's not everywhere. But yeah, as you can see, still needs a good clean. Clean all that crap out of there, and then we'll come back. Now we give the bed a really good clean with oil. Like that. There's the crap that came off the bed. Give it another go over here. Get more stuff off. And it's lovely and clean now. Now I'm going to put 2 drops of oil down the hole. Drop the oil in. Okay, if it's supposed to have oil, it should have oil. See, the oil is not moving. You might stick something down there to clean them out. Give them a bit of a poke with this. Clean it all out. Yep, there was something stuck there. Give it a bit of a clean so the oil runs free. And another one. Oil runs free. Yep. Get rid of all the rubbish that's in there. Oh look, stuff came out. We got stuff. What was in the whole bobbin case. That is all the filth that came out. It was just full. So disgusting. So I put in the plate after the clean. I'm going to put the dogs in now. I started firing it up. And it goes like this. Sounds terrible in the heads. Sounds terrible in here. It's trying its little heart out. It just sounds awful. I think it needs a fair bit of oil in here. You know, it needs oiling. Poor thing. I'll get in and oil all the top and clean the top as well. I cleaned the bed, but I didn't clean the top. I'm going to open up this and clean it all out. Then thread it correctly. Put all this back together and we'll see what happens then. Well, it probably won't sound like that. Sounds terrible. And I just put the bobbin in, which was quite weird. So this is what it looked like. So I go like this and put it in. I go up here, put it through and back down, through the line and across like you're supposed to. Only what it is it's way too tight. So this is what half the problem is. It's like, look at it, it's not even able to come out. So I'm going to loosen that off at the notch here a little bit. Cool. It's very tight. Okay, we'll try that again. Remember, we're doing the lefty loosies, righty tidies. So around again, half a turn, starting to run. Do it again. There we go, loosen it up even further. That's a bit better. Starting to run nicely now. Starting to pull nicely. In balance with this one. This one's tight too. Way too tight. I don't know how anyone was sewing anything on this machine. It's way too tight. The bottom one's good now. The top one, it's gonna need help because it's very tight. So I cleaned up the dogs and they're fairly clean now. And they are back on and running. And that's what it looks like. All clean now. All back together. Put the feed dogs back on and then the bobbin in place and the bobbin cover back on. With the feed dogs back on and the bobbin cover back on, we're getting closer to sewing. And with that, I can put the cover plate back on now. So that's very good. So when you're putting the needle in on a 201, the back flat part on the needle goes to the left. You thread the needle right to left every time, and the excess cotton goes out to the left as you sew, so it makes it easier. So that makes a lot of sense. And I'm so happy because I got the needle that now runs. It went in, which is fabulous. Now, when it goes through the hole, it does not choke and die. It goes every time because it's nice and clean. Then, on top of that, I had a spare singer foot in my cabinet of another 201. And I was hoping that this spare, because it did not come off a machine, it was just in a box that came with another 201. I was hoping that that actually is okay for it. So after dropping it down, and I put my foot down, it actually doesn't mind doing it. It's actually quite good. There we go. So we all knew this tension was way too tight before, We could not even have any joy with that. So right now, I'm going to put the thread through the discs. Is it through? That looks like it's through, doesn't it? Pretty much. We wind it around and we bring it up over the hook, and that has to come back down to hold it, to do the little wavy thingy that it does, but it's way too tight. It's like so jammed. No one can sew on that. So I'm going to give it a bit of a loosen again. A little loosening. Doesn't seem to want to go any further. Very, very strange tension thingy. So after getting the tension right, what it actually is your top thread has to be the same tension when you use your hands. So when you pull it out gently, it's pretty much the same tension. The bottom is the same tension as the top, and that's how you do it. That's how you know. So it's got to be a feeling in your hands. And with this 201, because the thread is running to the left, you've got to pull it out to the left like I'm doing here, okay? And you'll see about the feel. It's got to be to do with the feeling in your hands. You know, how is it pulling the thread out? You know, is the top one too tight and the bottom one's too loose? They have to be the same. So I just have to make sure that it's in the mode of sewing forward. So this is the forward one. Before we see what happens when we sew on it, because I'm going to try it out in a minute with the tension now done. And so we need to just put it in the right position. That's reverse. Anything above those lines is reverse. And anything down here, well, that's a moderate length just there. So now that that's set, and now that the top's working, the foot's working, everything's been done with the tension, it's all threaded up, it's got a new needle. The needle's threaded from right to left. It's all hooked up. I've pulled the thread through, so we'll see how it works now. But, Jesus. And now we're going to drop down the foot that we found for the machine, and we're going to see if this sews. Let's have a look. Oh, does it sew? Sews like a beast. Far out. You wanted to make a dress, so you want to make some movement pretty fast, this is the machine for you. Horse rugs, rip them right up. I know it's a domestic machine, but with that capacitor not removed in the foot, it's running fast. So if you wanted to sew up things like horse rugs or long dresses or that kind of thing, it would do it very easily. So that's very cute. And look at that. That is wonderful. Wow. That's a great stitch. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, that's like flying, this machine. If you're an experienced sewer like me, this would be awesome just to cut loose on for big items. So good. I'm so glad it works. It's got a size 14 needle in it. For 201p, a roundabout needle is a 14. That's chewing through, man. Just going for it. Wow. And to think this was going in the bin. Going to the dumpster. This was. Just shows you what a bit of love can do for a beautiful machine like this. It's awesome. So good. Not bad. Needs a little tuning, but she ain't bad. How good is that? Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And now that this thing's polished, fixed and tensioned properly, I'm going to go on with it and make another video of it sewing. So that'll be really cool. Thank you.